Hey, y'all. We're going to sit in my bed and do this one. We're going to get cozy for this nonsense to go on.
You're beautiful but unsatisfied since day one. You were getting teased and it scarred you when you were young. Now you're getting older and you've been on the grind. Your paper off the scale so you feel like it's time. So you got a nose job, that's the primary thing. People teased you as a kid and for some reason you hit. Always into high fashion, girl, you heavy like lead. Liposuction out your shell like a chicken and egg. Feeling confident but now you're becoming obsessed. First your nose, then your weight, now your butt and your breast. It's a vanity fair, cosmetic overdose. Fiending for a next operation like it was dope. Now you feel the need to skin pill, your skin's no good. But if those around you were real, they'll tell you the truth. Just because you spending thousands, that don't make it alright. Had one problem, now it's many going under the knife. Your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, face lines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. I said your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, face lines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. Come on. Vanity Fair, yeah. Changing one or two things, cool, girl, do you? Do you wanna be beautiful and look like you? Or do you wanna look like someone you saw in a magazine or video, but not in the raw? I like nice shaped bodies, bikinis Brazilian, but too much of anything just isn't appealing. Some people spend a lifetime, even a million. No grace like those unhappy with chilling. A girl with a big butt, big lips, small hips is what we all love to see, and men dream about this. There is nothing wrong with getting something broken fixed. Some women get a breast job cause cancer assists. Some women want to please their man and insist. And a woman really loves you if she wants to do this. But abuse ain't the same as intention with care. So be careful of the drug called the Vanity Fair. Vanity Fair. Your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, face lines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. I said your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, face lines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. Your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, face lines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. I said your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, face lines, look at your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. Come on.
Hey, y'all. Are you guys ready for this? All right. Let me come back here and say hi right quick. Hey, Cash. I know. It's a lot for me today. It's a lot. LG, blank screen, Hope, Miss Lee, Starry Night, Jolene. I am getting on top of it today. Bree, Sunny Days, Elaine, B, Thrill, Safari Dream, ASU Mom, Pugs, Cherish, Molly's Moose Knuckle, Darlene, Marcy, Just Another Troll, Toys in the Attic, Peg, LK, OG, AOL, Just Jake, Lil Dove, Shay, Brittany, Toys in the Attic, Saucy, Creative Witch, I think I forgot everybody almost, Peg, Navy, Barbie. Oh, there's a cat on the curtains that's going to come off. She almost lost it. Was that justice? Melanie. Sorry, I'm catching up. Laura, Tatessa. All right. I'm caught up, I think. Paige, Bridget, Purple Dot. Oh, there goes a cat. Sammy Smith. All right. Hey, y'all. Okay. You guys have seen me a lot today. We're going to get through this. There's been so many things that have been requested that I'm just trying to nail out. Like, I'm trying to keep, I did make a playlist for the timeline that we've been doing and how it's all going. And if you missed out the last, thank you, Black Irish. Thank you, Packless Jones. Hello, Bree, Natalie, Black Irish. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. Did someone gift a member? Yes, Bree. A lot of people have been gifting memberships. It's been insanity over here. So yeah, a lot of people got memberships. Craziness that's been going on. Okay, anyways, if you missed that, there's a playlist with the timeline of the videos. The last video was really telling, and it leads into a lot of the St. Jude stuff that we're dealing with right now. This was a request that I did. So I never covered Betty. That's where a lot of people got really confused. Hey, Gina, we're back again. Sorry, y'all. You got a lot of me today, but I just have time today. So we're going to try to nail out as much of this as possible. So when Betty called me on the phone, people were really confused. Hold on. Let me full screen it for a minute. When people, they were like, why the hell would Betty call you of all people? And I was like, good question. I have no idea. I have no idea why she's calling me. Well, come to find out, Betty did try hopping in on this Marvon story, but I never even paid attention to it. Like, she was always in the background with Molly and those guys, but I never really paid attention. Well, I guess she did this video 6 months ago. I never watched it. I've never seen it to this day. I went and found it after I was sent it, and I found the timestamp where she starts talking about it. So we're going to go over it and look at it. But for those of you guys that don't remember what happened with that, I'll play you the voice clip right quick. Hold on. Hold on. Just a moment. Okay, so on January 31st, I got a random phone call and a voice message on my phone. Now, this is it.
Becky, it's Bullhorn Betty. Just wanted to call you, say hi, babe. How you doing? Want to find out what your big deal is. Just trying to find out, what your problem is. I mean, my name's Andra. My real name is, and you being on Andrea Loop and all, I'm just curious. Is there something I can do for you? Is there some kind of conversation we can have? Please, by all means, you see my number on your phone. Why don't you give me a call back, babe, before this gets any worse for you? Get me? Have a good day. God bless.
So she left me that message, and everybody was like, why would she call you of all people? Like, you don't even cover her. And I'm like, I don't know. I've never covered her. I've talked about her a little bit, that she's a part of the misinformation cronies, and she's no different than these people. I mean, I've always been pretty blunt about it, but I don't even really talk about her. Well, she was with Molly. And of course, Molly's pissed because I've been covering the story. So we're going to go back and look at what Betty tried, her angle of this from 6 months ago, and see what she said. And we'll see where it goes from there. But I've never covered Betty. So this is going to be interesting. Again, this is all under fair use. This is based on 100% fair use content. I will be stopping and following the rules. Again, this all is based on my opinion of the content she put out here publicly for us to look at and dissect. Okay? All right. And there you go. That's my wonderful call from Betty again for everybody that didn't know. And by the way, the Andrea Loop was my mom's old address years ago, previous states. And I haven't drove a Chrysler Sebring since I was in my early 20s. I'm 40 now. So like, the threats don't really bother me. All right. Hopping, ready to buckle up. I can't say that I'm going to be prepared for this. I've never reviewed her before, and I'm a little scared of what you guys are getting me into. So this has been requested by you guys. So wherever we go from here is your fault. No, I'm just joking. I'll take the heat on it.
To Crazy Dre, right? Slay with Dre, crazy, crazy, crazy train Dre. And this is the most insane story, I think, of 2022 so far. Much different. We don't have a missing child here. We don't have, a person that we believe has been, in a sense, I should watch what I say, because I was going to say we don't have a person that we feel has been murdered, right?
Oh, we're off to a great start. This is going to be a long one. All right, y'all, buckle up. I don't know where this is going to go. I'm afraid to even.
But is that really true? Is that really true? I don't know. To me, it sounds like this lady, she was a heavier set woman. She was much heavier than she is today. And I think she got on this diet and started losing mad weight. And for the first time, she felt thin and she felt beautiful.
Oh my God, no, this damn diet. This has been the stupid narrative that they have tried to go with. And the whole crazy part about all of this, those of you that follow along know that the diet, the alkaline vegan diet, was Marvon's idea. Dre did it to support Marvon. She had been losing weight and she was beautiful at any weight she was at. So I, again, don't think that's it. But we all know where we're headed with this anyways. This one is going to be bad. This one is going to be bad. Was that justice? This is, yeah, you know. All right. Yeah, blank screen, right? Dre is much prettier than all of them. And the whole thing about, do they not understand a woman's body? I fluctuate weight. A lot of people fluctuate weight, hormones, all of the different, I mean, come on, you people are so ignorant.
And she shoved this diet and this regimen down the throat of her entire family, whether they liked it or not. And if they didn't comply with her, she made their life hell. I believe it was Justice for All. I can't remember if you were paneling with Marissa, or if Marissa was on panel with you on your channel, but you guys were showing, and I watched it because I don't really watch a whole lot. I'm always too busy studying and reading and, trying to make heads or tails of the information that I have. And we're going to read this report, which I read with Justice for All and Marissa, I want to say a few weeks ago. But this lady appears to me that she was bigger set, kind of, she looked healthy. She didn't look disgusting. It's poisoning. Yes, it's poisoning. And but in this video that Justice had, or whatever, because they've been bouncing between each other's.
All right. For all that research that you've done up until this point, all that free time that you have that you spend researching, you sound like a bumbling fool already. Yeah. And you haven't said one fucking intelligent thing or rational thing or factual thing yet. Can you get to the fucking point? I mean, I know this is 6 months ago, so not like you go back and correct anything, but I mean, and this look right here, that's what this is going to be like the entire time. I'm not in the shape to do Betty videos. By the way, Burnt Toast is going live at 6:30. We will be out of here by then, and you guys can go over there and enjoy Burnt Toast ripping this one apart, because this one's a mess.
Channel, so I don't remember exactly whose channel it was on, but they physically show this chick dipping her seaweed into water and Vaughn literally going to eat, and he just kind of grabs his side and gets up. Now, mind you, when he grabs his side, you can see his arm, and his arm like literally has his skin hanging off the bone. Like, he is so thin and so malnourished that his skin is literally hanging off his bone.
That's a complete and utter fabrication. Complete and utter fabrication. No, I could never do that diet either. It's way too extreme for me, and I would never even, that wouldn't be my thing. But again, I'm not into lifestyles like that and stuff. I'm too lazy for that shit. Let's be honest. But That's not it. Where's the picture? Where's the picture to support this, Betty? Because that's not what. Oh, God. God. Ooh.
There's no meat. There's no muscle. There's nothing. This man is just dwindling away right before everybody's eyes. He's hungry. I don't even want to know what this woman is doing to those children. But I'm telling you, this is how eating disorders are created. This is exactly how eating disorders are created.
This is how eating disorders are created. What? No, that's not factual. That's not factual at all. That is. How do you argue with people who are just so over the top that nothing they say is factual? Like, this is pure, like, eating disorders come from this. What? This woman is so without any rational reason ever.
I want you guys to listen to this report. This is, many of you guys know, if you guys have been watching Marissa's channel, there's a lady out called Plunder. Justice for All has been covering this. Yes, Haley, thick. She was a thick girl. You know, I'm a thick girl, but I've got muscle. You know, I mean, I got some pretty decent muscle. I was pulling wire. I did ditches. You know, I do drywall. I've got muscles. I've got my legs are nothing but muscle. Don't ask me how. I mean, I don't know how my legs, probably because I'm walking on it. I'm top heavy. My legs are good legs. Like they're nothing but muscle.
The fuck is this? What is this? She's flexing her muscles. What is happening to these people?
I have just a very little bit of fat. Not as like I got more fat under my arms than I do on my legs. Like I got like a little nip of fat on my legs. My legs are all muscle. It's just crazy, right? But she's thick. But she was heavy set. But she looked healthy. And then you just watch her almost shrivel up to nothing. Oh, here it is. I think this is it. I think this is the video right here.
Sometime in the near future, we're going to travel to Savannah.
I want you to look at this man.
I'm most definitely stopping in Houston. Okay.
Look at his arms. He's got nothing there. Look at his face.
Amazing trip.
It's going to be so.
Especially with a second house just being pulled behind us.
Interesting clip that she's playing. Do you notice what's being said during this clip, even though she wants you to focus on his arm? Do you notice what they're talking about in this clip? Did you notice? They're talking about traveling to Georgia with their second home being pulled behind them.
Travel trailer, dude. Like,
we can stop, rest, stop, enjoy wherever we are. It ain't like I gotta go to work. I ain't gotta call boss, tell him that I wanna get me a on leave for 2 weeks or something like that.
Yeah. Hey boss, is it okay if I go see my family? Hell no. Never again.
What is she eating?
I'm actually glad that
What is that?
Well, shit, there goes their narrative that they've tried to tell everybody, because sounds to me like they were traveling to Georgia together. That's why they bought the RV. But that goes against the interview that we just watched Molly do with Marvon when she said, oh my goodness, that's the first where I've ever heard about this, that he wanted to go to Savannah to see his family. This is pathetic already.
Does anybody know what she's eating? It looks like parsley. Molly and Justice are reporting together, taking turns reporting this case. It's absolutely unbelievable how this woman's video and everything. Yeah. Oh, I know Marissa's been helping the family. She's been doing a lot. She's been doing a lot for this family. Absolutely, without a doubt, doing a lot. And so is Justice. And kudos to them. It's guac. Guac is like that. I'm not being mean when I say this, but when Dre lost all the weight, it aged her. And all I see is a cross. Let me read this. And all I see is a cross between the grandma from the show, The Nanny, and crappy old lady cartoon. Hey, I get it. I'll get it. No hate coming here. He's so skinny. He used to look.
Sorry, Dexter's panting. She's going on. Fast forward. Hey, Lori, I am definitely going to be fast forwarding this because they're playing you a clip that they have tried to twist and turn 1,000 ways, but she's pointing out what they're eating and his arms. That's what she wants to talk about. But here, right here, to the rest of us, you're hearing music to your ears because, again, this proves our point. Their narrative that they've been trying to spin just isn't that. Just isn't that. Dexter's pissed off. He's laying on the pillow. He's like, this bitch again?
Look good. Yes, I saw photos of him. And we got those photos too. And he had a fuller face. He looked happy. He looked lively. He looks like skin and bones. Like she's got no tits anymore. Avocado? I don't know if that's avocado. This is like, I don't know. Let's just keep watching. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. That doesn't look like avocado. It doesn't look like, it looks like dried parsley. I don't know. The other channels, well, WSC is awful using this case to make money. Yeah. But you know what? We expose cases. You know, that's really, this whole thing is, no, okay. Well, maybe it's that. I don't know. I see Alyssa is stating what it is. Kale. Oh, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but it looks gross. It looks like something that should go, like be mixed in with like rice or something. Look at her eating. Like,
I agree.
I thought he would have.
First off, who gives a shit what they're eating? It's not you that's eating it. And have you watched your buddy eat, Molly? She shovels everything in her mouth and has it hanging out of her mouth. So why do you care what she's eating? Why do you care? We now give a shit. Oh, and by the way, Betty, this isn't a case. This was never a case. This is the tragedy of a Marine veteran.
she is not somebody I'd bring home to my mama. She doesn't, look at her. She's online eating like a freaking, I don't know what you call this. If I was eating online, you know, and eating food, I don't know if I would be shoveling literally food from the bowl into my mouth. Oh, the children. Yes. Yeah, right. Definitely not class.
Happy. Very good point. She shouldn't be worried about what goes in Dre's mouth, considering she's had a dolly in her mouth.
Classy. Definitely not classy at all. Like she is starving. Yes, like she is starving. Imagine that. She's like eating every little last drop that is there. Lady, just eat. Just eat, you know?
That's why I have health issues. I mean, that's how people are.
Yeah, you got health issues, all right. You got a lot more than you think. Believe that. This woman is just, look at her. This is.
I had a feeling because
There she is.
I had a feeling today was going to be something like it, but it's much worse than I thought.
She was a very heavy woman, okay? She found this fad diet that starved her and her entire family. Yeah, they lost weight. But dude, your husband is on life support. Is beauty worth all of that? Look at her.
Pulling a clip from years ago. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Look how big this woman is. And I'm not saying that in a negative light at all. But this shows you to the depths that she went to lose weight. She starved herself. She starved her family. And she wants to cake on all this makeup to make herself feel beautiful because she feels so ugly inside.
Why don't you tell us about that, Betty? Why don't you tell us about how ugly it feels to have 44 charges? I don't know. I would sure like to know how it feels. I mean, you seem to have a lot of makeup on yourself right at the time. She doesn't have any on at all. She doesn't have a drop of makeup on in the video that you're showing as you're telling us that she lathers on makeup. It's her job. She's a makeup influencer. Again, you don't like her lifestyle. So what? That's okay. Doesn't mean anything else. And you said she starved her children. I would love to see proof of this and the police report that backs up these claims.
Haley, I lost about 60 pounds in a matter of a few months. I was probably about her size in this photo when I was contemplating going through my divorce with my husband, which is now my ex-husband. But mine, I didn't have to eat food. I just quit eating altogether. I ate like 1 meal a day. I drank water. There would be days I'd go without eating because of my nerves. I didn't intentionally do that to myself. You know?
Again, rules for the eve, not for me. So what Betty just said is when she was really stressed out going through a hard time, through her divorce, she lost a lot of weight. But Dre couldn't have lost weight due to stress or anything. It was all just because of this fad diet that she forced everybody to go on, which is pure and utter bullshit because she didn't force anybody to go on it. But, I mean, the clips are out there. They just don't want you to tell them. Again, this is an old one, but oh my God, this is why Betty never took off on this because she's so full of shit.
Bullhorn, she says she took her kids out of school and said she wouldn't follow K through 12 curriculum. Her kids don't go anywhere, have no friends. It's sad as heck. And people may be dogging on Marissa, but she's trying to help the father get the custody of the kids back from her. She is an unstable woman that does not need to have the children in her home because what she's doing to her kids is.
Those are pretty hefty allegations. And it's funny, how did that turn out for Marissa, helping the dad get custody of the kids? I mean, I'm just curious. It's pretty interesting that you were admitting that Marissa was trying to help. I mean, that's what you call her. So I'm just using your words. And again, it's funny that CPS, how many times were they called? How many times did Molly brag about them being called? 6,700 times. And they didn't find anything wrong. There has been no charges on anybody. Definitely can see why you don't take off and why your numbers aren't big because you have a hard time telling the truth.
It's going to have lifelong effects on those children. And those children will most likely have eating disorders at the hands of their own mother, which our own mother seemed to be okay at one point. I mean, probably still a little screwed up, but that it just kept going and going and going and going until her crazy was all out there. Like this lady fell off and got slammed by the crazy train. She got slammed by the crazy train. This woman here was a heavier set woman. She found something, and I don't know how I could not do it. I could not starve myself like that. I could not starve my family. When I'm hungry, I eat.
I had a feeling yesterday he was gonna have a seizure with Vaughn, and I haven't gone in depth about it, and I'm not going to.
Look at those bags under her eyes, folks. I mean, she was not healthy then. She was not healthy then.
But let's just say that there is a mood and attitude change that happens prior to him seizing.
It might be called being starved to death, lady. I mean, I'm not a doctor. I mean, clearly you're the doctor.
So we're taking a video from what, 2019? Is this when the video was, 2019? And you're claiming that she started acting crazy after she started this diet and lost all this weight. But yet this is a video previous to that time. So why are you showing this video saying that she lost her mind after she lost all this weight? But yet, can anybody make this make sense, please? Because there is nothing here that makes sense. Because again, they're showing you a video from years previous to any of that. But at that time, nobody knew because this was the highly edited videos.
But I mean, I don't know, but I'd have to say that you're probably not the best one to be making medical decisions for your husband.
And it's not him.
it's very hard for me to understand that it's not him whenever certain things are said or certain behavior is done. And it's very hard for me to not take it personal because, I mean, it's not how he.
Are you taking it personal now? I mean, your husband tried to off himself because of the environment you created. You're trying to save him from seizures, but he's wanting to not be around you anymore. He's done with your lifestyle, lady. Like, done. I don't know how much more done this man can tell you he is than what he did. He's done. Dude, Vaughn, if you get out of this, if you wake up, dude, run the other flipping direction.
Oh, hell no. I don't think I can do this, y'all. I don't think I can do this one. I don't think I can do this. And I'll be honest, I'm going to go through the screen. I can't even. I don't think I can do it. I'm going to be honest. I don't think I can do this one. I really don't. The level of ignorance right there. He's a Marine veteran. Like, I can't even. He's a man going through mental. Do you know how many men struggle with mental health issues in general? Not just vets, men in general, and they don't talk about it. And I wonder why. I wonder why. Yeah, that's enough for me on that one. I can't listen to people say that. I just can't. I can't handle people that talk like that. What? Yeah, this is how on earth? This is her coverage from 6 months ago on this. I'll go a little bit farther and see if it gets worse, y'all. It's going off for good. I will try a little bit further. Like, this is just absolutely disgusting. I don't want anybody to have to hear this. That's the problem, is I don't want anybody to have to hear this. Nobody should feel like they are at fault for anybody else's choices. Nobody. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to skip. Thank you.
Supposedly happy?
If I had a mom like you, I don't know how different I would be if I had a mom like me growing up. I'm glad that I've been making the decisions that I have been making because it has gotten my family to such a good place.
Really? Really? You're glad and proud of the decisions you've made because your family is in this great.
Nope, can't do it. Can't. Nope. Sorry. Nope. Not doing this one. Tapping out. Not doing it. No way. I'm going to say some things that I won't regret. I won't regret saying them, but I don't want anybody out here to feel the way that this will. This can sit there. This does not need to be brought back up. Fuck those people. No, sorry. Not doing it. Not doing it, y'all. This is why these people. What ignorance. Ignorance. Complete ignorance. Betty, you are absolute filth. Filth. Disgusting, vile filth. And I hope to God nobody around you ever has a mental health struggle or decides to take their lives. I really hope that nobody around you ever goes through that, because you are the most insensitive, ignorant human being I've ever seen. You and your fucking cronies over there. Y'all have a special place in hell coming for you. And the day that karma comes to bite you in the asses is the day that we're all going to sit back and clap, because it's coming. What goes around comes around, and it's coming. It's coming. You don't get to do all this stuff and get away with it time and time again. You don't get to continue to tell people to kick people at their worst time and get away with it time and time again. You don't get to do this. You don't get to use other people's tragedies as content and make hundreds and thousands of dollars off of it and not have consequences that are going to come to follow. That's for damn sure. Yeah. Y'all, Nana's not drunk. I didn't either. I didn't know all of this at all. I had no idea. Molly's Moose Knuckle, I think it's gonna take a while, but it's coming. It's coming. Hey, True Crime Time. There, it's gonna. Yeah. Yeah, there's I just can't with the ignorance out here. The ignorance, the pure and utter ignorance. Ignorance. Uh-huh. Happy, happy, happy. Absolutely. I think a lot of people are going to be excited the day that they get their own. You don't get to play this many games with this many people's lives and walk away from it unscathed. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. Sooner or later, something's going to catch up with you. The people that are playing these games are sooner or later, you don't get to go out here and just make a mockery of everybody's lives. What happens and what we are not going to hear about. Seriously, not familiar with this case particularly. Savvy Alley, you mean the Marvon story? The Marvon story, I've detailed it time and time again over here. So this was her coverage of it 6 months ago. So it's not relevant anyways. She just recently pulled some shit and it was interesting to people because I've never covered her in this whole thing. So that's why we were going to go back and watch it, but she's so vile, it's not worth the time of putting it back out here. All of them are going to get a taste of it. They've all been working hand in hand. That last clip from today was pretty telling. Yeah, Kimmy, I agree with that. I agree. Yes. There's a domino effect. Yep, a domino effect. And that's kind of what it seems to take. Oh, Kat. Yeah, a lot of people got memberships. A lot of them did. Yeah. Yep. Cash, she did. She made... That's something you don't do. You got yourself in a mess in your own backyard. But it's interesting too. There's a lot of people that were running around there too. Hey, Sassy Nana. I can't talk. Running Bear Tessa. I know. That's one thing I will say I do know. Oh, see, my back still hurts even sitting like this. Yeah, good question. You know, that's a very good question. Hey, Mimi. No, he's just saying hopefully that's the case. So Marvon's story focuses around, it's a story, it's a man's tragedy. He was a 29-year-old when he went into the coma on May 23rd, 29-year-old Marine veteran. His birthday would have been, or is, he's still with us. He's still in a coma, to my understanding, was November 5th. So when he fell into the coma, he was 29 years old, a Marine veteran who attempted to take his life and ended up in a coma. His wife was a large social media influencer with over 1 million followers combined on all platforms. And they, because of a very different lifestyle and a bunch of heavily edited videos and people that didn't like her on social media, there became a whole story that the true crime creators on YouTube tried to get involved in and twisted it into an entire true crime case, which there's never been a case. They tried to frame it in the narrative that she had harmed her husband or done something to him. And the police reports have been released. She's been cleared. There's nobody been charged. Unfortunately, it's just a tragedy. But they've milked it for months on end and made thousands of dollars off this man's name, along with his biological family who put him up for adoption. They came back in and got a hand in this too. It's bad. It's been bad. Really bad. Like really, 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 really bad. Oh, good, Laura. That's good. Yeah, I've heard. It's so hard running Bear Tessa. It is like, and that's the thing is, I'd never want to be the voice of them or for them or like act on their behalf or anything. I'm just trying to tell the truth. And it's disgusting what these people have done. So much money. Hey, Charlie. Oh, by the way, for you females, Kenzie wants to know what color of makeup look you want tomorrow that you want her to do. I don't remember what I was supposed to ask. I was supposed to ask something about makeup. Yeah, huge amounts of money, Savvy, huge amounts of money. Molly showed a check from 1 month from YouTube, and it was over 18 grand when she was covering the story. And that was just YouTube check. The cash apps, the amounts of money in this were huge, and supposedly they were supposed to do, oh yeah, Barbie, her coverage of, yeah, yeah. I know, it's sick. It's sick. And you know what the thing is like, you can dislike her, you can have your difference of opinions with her, but you cannot sit here and continue to paint a narrative that just isn't there. Oh, frustrated. I gotta get to my messages. I've been totally like focused on trying to get, I've got a video loading right now to YouTube that's gonna take, I think it had like 3 hours left to process to oh, hold on. Let me go back here and read a lot of these. Sorry, I'm missing questions. Oh, Brianna, thank you for being here. I really like a lot of the true crime drama community, the crama, whatever you want to call it. I like a lot of those people. Uh Summer's coverage, they've done a lot there too. But it's funny, it's not funny, but the same pattern, that's what we've been doing lately is we've been going back through and looking at like the misinformation cronies is what I like to refer to them as, or the tabloid tornadoes would be another good one. But they go into a story and completely cause chaos and destroy something, and then they milk it for months and they continue to milk it and they create chaos, and it's the same revolving shift show. There's just a few pieces that change or a few characters, but it's the same pattern every time. This one has been egregious too because they've tried every possible thing to get it to go. Sorry night. Yeah, I've heard her say that. She so savvy, she claims that she's the voice of Marvon, but so who reached out to her was the people who started these exposing Dre McCrae groups, exposing Dre McCrae and Justice for Vaughn, who had no relationship to him except a vendetta against his wife. And so they selected Molly to be the voice of Justice for Vaughn, when in reality, those were the very people attacking him and his wife and painting this entire narrative that way. So, in the family that they worked with was his biological family who hadn't been a part of his life or a big part of his life. Craziness. Yeah. Absolute insanity. I couldn't either. I could not either. I couldn't do that diet just because I don't have the willpower and I don't like health food like that at all. I'm very picky. I will be truthful. True crime time. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about that exact same thing because she keeps saying that this year, something bad's going to happen this year. And I was wondering about that. Is she hoping it does because then she can exploit his tragedy? Kind of feels that way in a way. Kaylee, I hope so too. I hope so too. I have a feeling she does. I have a feeling she does. And I mean, of course, she's would never need to ask for help or anything, but there's a lot out here.
Where's that purse that came in the boxy?
In the closet. Dark smoky vibes, cremated palette. You know what she's talking about. Kenzie. Dark smoky eye, cremated palette. You'll know what she's talking about.
Cremated palette?
I want a dark smoky vibes. LOL. Cremated palette. She will know what I'm talking about. Okay. Purple makeup look. We can give her a bunch of different options. Broken family is absolutely Beth. Brianna, exactly. Vaughn's voice has been spoken in Vaughn's words, and they can be seen. Marvon never needed a voice, but she self-appointed her one, which was really weird. Hey, Texas Tiffany. Queen Bella, yep, absolutely. Yep, Running Bear Tell. Yeah. Savvy Alley, it was horrifying. It was absolutely horrifying. A spring look for makeup. What's in for this year, Kenzie? I'll have to ask her, Hope. Right? Frustrated. That was the hard thing all along because he didn't need one. His wife was being his voice. Like she was speaking for him. What? Downstairs? Yeah, the brown one? The leather one?
Black. It was brand new. We got it in a boxy.
Yeah, it's brown. It's not black. No, it's brown.
Okay, well, whatever.
It's in that closet. It's the leather one. It's in a bag in the downstairs. Yeah, where Dexter lays in front of the door. I know. I heard him. Thank you. Kids always need something. Yeah. They are. I've heard a lot of people have different opinions on that too, which, again, I won't speak on, but, a lot of people have a very different reaction to a lot of it. Jeffree Star looks a crease. Yeah, Keldon, I think so too. I think he'd be horrified at all of this. Yeah, Savvy, it was bad. It was really bad. The brown one. No. Oh, Beth, 100%. Oh, is he going on tonight? Is he coming on tonight, Anna? Is that tonight? Is that Justin's tonight's content? This will be ugly. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. Let me see. Sorry, let me look real quick. I don't want to. Is it tonight? Anna? Is it Spanky's channel? What time do we know? Oh, it's probably in my inbox. Hold on. It's probably in my inbox. Give me a second. Please, Molly posted in her Patreon. It says, my apologies, you all. Please tune in to Justin with Mr. Marvon tonight. Between my mom and everything, I really don't feel like doing anything with YouTube right now. I'm sorry, I will catch up and watch the video at a later time. YouTube is not a priority from here right now, but I'm here for everyone that's been calling me from, I don't know what she means. Me and Justin will be on his channel tonight with an interview with Mr. Marvon Sr. Tonight at 8. Wouldn't it be? Oh, it's only 7 there. I don't think Molly just backed out. I don't think they would come on. Yeah, Brittany, go ahead. Absolutely. Uni Rach, I was just looking to see. I just had to go to my inbox. I knew I'd have it as soon as I saw the comments. Oh, why tonight? All right, well, we'll react to it tomorrow. She doesn't want to be present because they're going to try and spin a narrative and she doesn't want her hands in the middle of it. And I'm telling you right now that this narrative that they're going to spin, I already know it's coming and it's not going to be good. And I'm going to debunk it to hell and back, bit by bit. And Marvon Sr., I have to say that this was really stupid on your behalf to do this. This is really stupid. You are in legal trouble as is and in the middle of a bunch of stuff as is, and you're walking right into this. You are walking right into their setting you up as a part of this. You don't even realize the position that Wynette has put you guys in. But you know what? Hey, buckle up because it's not me. I have tried to warn you and Wynette for months to get away from this, and you are continuing to go through with it. And it's the dumbest thing you could ever do because we can prove every single thing that you have no evidence for any of this money. And unfortunately, you were involved too. Might have been by default, might have not been by your own doing, but you still signed up and walked right into it, and you are walking right into what they're going to take you on. And I'm sorry, but we've tried to tell you. What else can he say? Oh, yep. Life rewinded, right? Right? Back then, it had a convertible. Haley, this is gonna, you know what I'm doing. You guys know what I'm saying, though. Y'all know what I'm saying. Like, that's not a good spot. That is not a good spot for him to walk into. The man's in a situation already, and there is a shit ton of money missing. There is a shit ton of money missing, and he's already in a position. And whether or not he signed up to do this or whether they offered him to, he had the opportunity to get away and say, you guys have been lying to me and my family all along and causing us endless turmoil. Nope. Yeah, you love your son a lot, don't you? Oh, right there. Just a lurker, the penis. No, they pointed it out a long time. That's the penis on the wall. It's burlap, but when the light's on and it creates the shadow, it even looks more like a penis. So Anna, they went to visit Marvon in the middle of June, and right like when social media, that's how social media found out about the family, was his visit. They visited him when he was still at the VA and were allowed to visit him. They didn't start fundraising. Letitia started the fundraising after they came to social media. Letitia and family came to social media and asked for funds to be raised. Marvon Sr. and Wynette did not. That is one thing, that they never asked for money, but they started fundraising on their behalf after their visit. So they had already been to Arizona and seen Marvon, and all along, they didn't need money, but money was being raised for them for a return trip, legal fees, and nothing. Crazy. Bridget, a lot of people have thought that. No, it's just burlap the way it's hung. I'm going to have to fix it, but now I can't fix it. Yeah, and unfortunately, they know Vaughn doesn't have a opportunity to tell the truth and say what he would want out of this, and it seems like a lot of opportunists got involved, unfortunately. Y'all, please keep in mind, you don't need to watch Spanky's channel. Let's not give him the views. The clip channels will be on it. I will try to make sure that I record it too, or get it downloaded at least for us to review. Again, let's try not to give him the views. It's not going to be informative. They're not going to come with any new information. There is no new information, except for people have twisted and turned some news stories. And I hate to say that, but oh, yep, I'm nosy. I've had about enough of you. You can go on somewhere tonight. I'm not in the mood for your bullshit. Not in the mood for your bullshit. Go back to your homes. If they're not live, I'm sorry. Go find a new one. The penis. Oh my gosh, yeah. I called him the melatonin of YouTube the other day. J-Dub, right? They all said that. Oh, I don't give a shit. I call him Spanky all the time. I tell him to fuck off on the daily too. You want to join that list? I mean, I don't. Come on now. Come on. If his feelings are that hurt, he can stop being a crybaby and stop being a little bitch. Sorry. Oh, yeah. It's nonsense on the web. Hold on. Yeah. They just want attention. They're okay. They're just silly little people that feel like they need to have a say in things. They can have a say. They just don't. There you go. I got it. There you go. Oh, the song for my intro is Vanity Fair by Dave James. He's the Clear Eyes news spokesperson. Clear Eyes. Actually, you know what? Burnt Toast is on at that time, so Burnt Toast will pull most of those views anyways. Spanky just needs the content, and it's funny how Molly's backing out. Shocker, shocker. Keldon. Oh, thank you, AJ, for letting me know. Black Irish, thank you so much. Y'all, sorry, it doesn't show us on the screen or the StreamYard side at all, and I wasn't logged in over here. Sorry about that. Thank you so much, Black Irish. We appreciate you so much. Thank you. You have no content but them. Actually, I could do a ton of different things. I have a lot of content that we could do, but I kind of decided I wanted to make content about them. Do you have a problem with it? Because I don't really care if you do. Yep, exactly. Running Bear, yep. There shouldn't be any forgiveness in that. Look what they've done to their own grandchildren. Dave James. It's in it's always in my description too. I got it off of Licked is an app. Starry Night. I know. They're walking Justin right up to the plank right now with this. Right up to the plank. And that's why I think he's doing it. Hey, Ryan. I think that's what's going on. They're walking him right up to the plank. Oh, thank you, Molly's Moose Knuckle. You're good. I love it. Sometimes the girls in the comments are just like, nope, I've had enough. Goodbye. And I'm like, good. Finally, somebody. I'm tolerant, but lately it's just been like, wow. Yeah, just a lurker. I could talk about, I mean, my views might be like 1, but I'd be okay with it. I could show you guys the cat climbing on the curtains, and I probably get more views than anything in the world because the cats are fucking funny. I'm not. And they actually provide good entertainment. We don't. Like, we're human beings. We're all fuck ups. Wise guys. Spanky's the new fall guy. So there's been a lot of tension between him and Molly since they came back from Georgia. And there's been a lot of back and forth with them. There's been some interesting tension. It's because they all have really dirty hands in there. Really dirty hands. And I think they're going to try to paint him as taking a lot of the fall for this because he's had direct contact with the family when Molly hasn't. Starry Night. You want to see the cat? Oh, hold on. Y'all think I'm fucking with you? No, there's a real cat on the curtains. Eclipse, what are you doing? Hi. What you doing up there, pretty girl? Just hanging out. Told you. She's a little creeper. They just hang out and watch me. They're little freaks. The other one's got, hi. So that's where that one likes to hang out. And the other one has a hammock swing downstairs that she's in. I posted on my Facebook yesterday. They're nuts. And then the other one, I don't know where he's at. He's a big pain in the butt too. Oh, mine do. Yeah, I've replaced my curtains so much. It's not even funny. No, that's Eclipse. Eclipse is the one on top of the curtains. Right? I know. She's just hanging out. She's just chilling. She's a sketchy little shit, though. She tries to... I'll post videos of her. What you doing, pretty girl? Eclipse. Pretty girl. She's so pretty. But she's a typical little shit. She's like the devil. Typical black cat. Yeah, she just hangs out. Just sits up there. The other one, her sister. Her sister is the little calico looking one that comes up, and she just walks up to you and randomly will latch on to the back of your leg and bite you. Oh, Brittany, you're fine. You're totally fine. Hey, all. Hey, world peas. Yeah, there's no point in getting them down. They like it up there. Yeah, they're funny. And then I have 3 co-hosts right here. There's 1, 2, 3. All the dogs. I have a great backup plan at all times. What? I'll post a video of the two of them, her and Kiki. That's Kiki's baby. Oh, Elle, I was just showing him Eclipse. Eclipse is hanging out, chilling. She's a little shit though, because she'll like try to get you close and she'll try to whack you. Huh, you little devil child. She's just hanging out up there. That's what we're talking about. Hey, go ask Alice. Actually, I know a girl that had to have a surgery to get, because she got bit in the hand by a cat. Wait, what? She said you probably deserve it. Huh? Huh? I know what you guys are talking about. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go get ready. Oh yeah. Elle, I've got videos of her. The dogs will walk around in the living room, and she sits on. We have this like one middle end table thing in the main living room, and she sits on that thing and walks. It's round, so she walks in circles, and she chases the dogs around the living room and smacks them, and then she'll grab a hold of the Cocker Spaniel's back with her claws and like sit there and. She's mean. She's a little shit. Just Natalie. There you go. He's watching the cat. Say hi. Dexter, say hi. Can you say hi? No. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Okay, now lay down, buddy. Come here. He's your typical miniature Australian, too. He is oh, God. He's going to lay on the computer. This is Dexter. Okay, thank you. He is, I'll show you guys what he looked like as a baby. He was the cutest thing ever. Okay, buddy. All right. I woke the beast up now. Okay, ready? One more time. Say goodnight, Eclipse. No, you can't reach me from there. Say goodnight. Say goodnight. She's trying to. You gonna fall? She says, no, I got this. I'm chill. I got this shit. All right, y'all. I will see you guys tomorrow with another part of the timeline. Don't forget Burnt Toast live at 6:30, which would be 8:30 Pacific, I think, right? 5:30. I know I'm waiting. I was waiting for her to jump down. And I will get a screen recording of the other. All right. See y'all tomorrow. I know they're crazy. I'll take pictures of them. They're a little insane. Actually, she and Kiki have like this love-hate relationship. They're weirdos. I'll take a video. Okay. Bye.